Like, he was just saying there, like, the grappling hook won't help you. You have to use, like, the leaf or something. Which is actually a tip to what you have to do. And he'll say stuff like, do you see that big platform in the middle? Why don't you try using that? So I guess, like, the Game Boy Advance is actually useful if you're, like, a kid or something. You know, like, because, like, obviously, not everyone who plays this game is going to be of the age where they can figure out this stuff easily. So... Tingle, what do you want? What do you want from me? Like, not everyone who plays this game is going to be of the age where they can figure it out easily. So... I think that's quite good, actually. Okay, we want to get out our arrows and our boomerang as well. Let's just snipe that fella. Dodge his fireballs. God, that was good dodging. That was like Castlevania dodging right there. Okay, so now we needed to, like... We need like one of them to be heavier than Link and another one. So what you need to do is you need to get 3 of them onto the other one, so that it's heavier than Link and the statue. Because it's quite clever. Like, you don't have to, like, this is as well, like, they did, like, borrow a lot of the ideas in, like, the Temple of Time in Twilight Princess from this, because there are quite a lot of parts in this, like, in the Temple of Time in Twilight Princess that use this mechanic as well as, like, the ethereal glowing staircases and stuff, do you know? So I don't know, that's the only reason why that reminds me of this place. It's the only Zelda dungeon that reminds me of this place. Okay, so now Bald Bull. Gee, we're really burning up this place. It's only taken like 3/4 of an hour so far. But like that whole, like, I've only started being good at it now. The whole, like, I can't believe that first part took like half an hour. That's ridiculous. His like Mojambo face. Mojambo Bull. So now that we have like all 3 of the barnyard animals, they're going to create a big like glowing portal in the middle. But as Tingle said, like, we've gotten the Tingle statues, so now we're actually, as far as I know, able to read the Tingle pages or something. So I don't know where you actually, I can't remember what you actually do to read them though. Maybe you have to use the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, you do. Okay, so yeah, you actually have to use the Game Boy Advance to read them. Basically, it's a story about Tingle, and it basically says, like, it's about, like, it's kind of like about Tingle and stuff. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to post a bonus video of me reading the things or whatever, just because I'm not going wasting any time, like, because if I were to read them just now, then what would happen is you guys would just be looking at Link standing still in one spot for just like about half an hour while I read all 5 Tingle pages. So if you think I'm going to do that, then you've got another thing coming. Okay, as far as I know, the red ones are indestructible. I think it's the blue ones that are destructible. Destructible? Destroyable. Destroyable. Misa is forgotten. The bosses will do terrible things to me if Misa going back there. Yeah, Jar Jar Binks, we don't need, like, you. I don't even know why I said that. That had nothing to do with Jar Jar Binks. There was nothing to do with Jar Jar Binks happening on the screen at all. No, I just got reminded of that line that he says because it's so stupid. These are doing terrible things to me if Misa going back there. The bosses. So now we can get the... I'm going to call it Big Key. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to drink my water. Yes, it's the Big Key. If I could do that thing that ventriloquists do. Oh, well, you're gonna wake up, are you? Well, what you want to do with these guys is you want to, like, get them in the eye with an arrow, and sometimes you can actually get, like, both of them. Oh, I forgot, my sword isn't powerful enough to kill them in one hit. Sometimes you can get, like, one arrow to, like, 2 girls, 1 cup. It's like 2 Armos statues, 1 arrow. You can get, like, the arrow to hit both of them. So once you kill them, then that opens up this portal. And this is like the 3rd and... Oh wait, no. I did it wrong. Well, trust me to do something stupid like that. But yeah, so we're going, like... This is what I consider the 3rd and final part, and it's very, very small. Basically all it is these 2 idiots and like this cool part. I don't know, I just really love this part where you're outside, and I don't know, it's just really cool. Because this is like, if you notice, like when the Tower of the Gods was rising out of the sky, then you had then there was like, would you ever just come down here so I can pilfer your goods? Oh, thank you. Oh wow, 2 boomerang hits kills them. Okay, the blue ones behave differently, but I think you can actually kill them with arrows, so let's give that a shot. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Oh, get more arrows. Well, that's good, that's handy, that's a bargain. Okay, these red ones you can't kill, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to, like, see if we can... Okay, I want to get out my... Because see those things, the golden feathers that I'm getting off those guys? You actually need to collect 20 of them at least to 100% the game, so I kind of like to do that as I'm going along. And it makes me feel kind of silly that I didn't like collect any feathers off those like million P hats that were in the stupid Forbidden Woods. Okay, I don't think I'm going to die in this boss, but I'm going to like try and get the fairy anyway just to have it. It's because like you can never have enough fairies in reserve. Okay, there we go. Got the fairy. You got a fairy in your bottle. When your life energy runs out, you collapse. Blah 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 blah. And what's in this? Oh, a gold rupee, as if we needed that. So now we're going to go take on the boss. This boss, I just love this boss. This is like, and for a couple of reasons, I'll explain why, but basically all you need to have on, I'm going to equip the boomerang just so I don't like use the fairy by accident and do something stupid like that. You have done well to find your way to this place, O chosen one. Hey, thanks. Accept this final challenge. There will be but one challenge. Make it 500 challenges! That's a hand. And it's a matching hand. Do you have gloves to go with that hand? Oh no, it's the biggest Mojambo face of them all. It's... well, what's his name? Well, it's Godan, I'll tell you that. And he has a mustache, oh my god, I never noticed that. And the music in this boss battle is just amazing. And it's amazing... It's like Bach. It's literally, that's what it's like, is it's like Bach. It's like if Bach was a video game composer. Literally, that's what it's like. Okay, when you like shoot out his hands, then he'll be disabled. And you'll have to go for his eyes. But this is just such a fun boss. I don't know why, but it is. It's just a really fun boss. Okay, when he shoots out his thing, I like to go in a circle, just because there's not really enough room to just keep going in one straight line. You know, so if you go in a circle and hook back around, then... But I don't know, the music in this boss battle is just amazing. Okay, here's the Death Star part. You know, because the... if you, like... I don't know, what's that line again? A precise hit will cause a chain reaction that should take out the entire... Yeah, see, the hands will, like, try to push you down there into the, into there, which is actually electric. So you don't want them to do that. What I usually do is I go like one hand at a time, like go from one hand to the other, because then like the other one won't have time to react. A direct hit will cause a chain reaction which should take out the entire station. That's impossible, even for a computer. What? No, I bullseye womp rats back home my T-16. They're not much bigger than 2 meters. Man for your battleships, may the force be with you. Oh, thanks. Like, I never understand in, like, that line. Like, do you know, like, it seems like he's just like, oh, like, Wedge is like, oh. Well, I suppose it's because he doesn't hear them, like, they're just kind of whispering to each other, maybe that's it. And well, here's the Death Star run again. Joe, proton torpedoes, because it's only 2 meters wide. Joe, the thermal exhaust port that's right below the main port. Okay, I don't have enough arrows to do this, because you need at least 8 to be able to, like... You need, if you're even going to get, like, all perfect shots, then you need at least 8. But, like, you'll see, like, he actually... Don't worry if you're, like, running out of arrows. Okay, go to the left, and then hook... Okay, that didn't work that time. Usually if you, like, hook around, that's okay. But, oh my god, this music, it is literally... It's like Bach. That's what it's like. If you listen to Bach, then it's like, oh my god, that reminds you of something really funny. Because my dad, he hates all video game music, and I don't know why. It's just like, I think it's because when Jason and I were kids, like, Jason's my brother, I think it's because when Jason and I were kids, the games we used to play were like Sonic the Hedgehog games and stuff, and they do have very annoying music. So, oh well, here he's providing us more arrows, which is handy, and then one of his hands will come back to life. So, like, the thing to remember is that... But, like, so, like, admittedly, so I think that just kind of made him think that all video game music is terrible. But I remember, like... that, like, I was, like, it just, like, annoyed me so much one day that he, like, without even listening to video game music, would, like, say that it's terrible. Like, that it's inane video game music or whatever, even though some video game music is great. And I remember I, like, got, like, really angry. Well, not at him, I was just saying it anyway, and I was like, God, even if, like, JS fucking fuck Bach like, wrote music for a video game, and Koji Kondo said that he wrote it, that still wouldn't be good enough. The path can now be opened, O Chosen One. So yeah, we beat the Death Star. We blew up the Death Star. What will now come to pass is something. Go forward with caution. God, he's reading really quickly. It's not giving me enough chance to read the text. So, like, I think, like, that's what I was going to explain. The reason I like this dungeon as well is that the boss isn't evil. Like, I think that's kind of cool that the boss isn't evil. Like, Godan is just kind of a test. He's kind of like to see if you're worthy. So he's not like Ganon being a dick and putting a big monster in, like, the Deku Tree, or Ganon being an asshole and putting King Dodongo in the Goron's mines, or, like, Skull Kid being a dickhead and putting, like, Odalwa inside in the Woodfall Temple. It's just like actual test to test if Link is worthy to fight Ganon. And that's why I think I like Godan as well, like, for the music, for, like, the whole Death Star thing, because that's who he is. He's the Death Star. Okay, so I'm going to continue recording this because I have to do this, but, like, that's the thing, like, when I was going recording Tower of the Gods that I have to record this as well. So, oh well. But it's been really fun. I love Tower of the Gods. What you want to do is you have to get up here and you have to ring this bell here. So you have to ring, my bells, my bells, my bells. You have to ring the bell. You know, ring, ring, ring with a swing. Whenever I hear, like, a word that rhymes with swing, I just always just, like, think that, like, if I heard, like, swing, swing, swing with a swing, or sing, sing, sing with a swing, ring, ring, ring with a swing, ding, ding, ding with a swing, like, bling, bling, bling with a swing, just anything. That's what the first thing that pops into my mind is XXX with a swing. Just like, why ever, I don't know. You have done well, Harry. Thanks, Sam. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light you see shimmering in the waves before you, your true trial will begin. Are you ready, Harry? Damn straight. And here we go, off into the wild blue yonder. And we're sinking! Oh my god, boats aren't supposed to sink. King, what are you doing?